So I want you to think of a time in elementary school or middle school that you did centers. They're also known as rotations. And centers are when your teacher will divide you into a bunch of groups and send you to a different station throughout the room that'll have an activity. Um, Today I'm going to be explaining how I would personally set up and plan classroom rotations in my classroom. I am about to graduate in December with an associate's in elementary education, so I think I have a lot of experience with to be able to set up rotations because I've done observations and I have been in plenty of different classrooms to see how they work. Um, I think this is beneficial not only to just future teachers but to future parents because you can see what your kids might be doing. You can see how when your kids come home and tell you that they did a center today, you might not know what it is if you didn't do it in high school, not in high school, in elementary school or middle school. So you would know, well, I guess you could do it in high school. But anyway, you would know what they're doing. So it's easier for you to kind of understand what's happening. So yeah, I'm going to explain the steps that I think are important to setting up classroom centers. So first, you want to figure out what centers you want to do and what topic. Usually centers are the same subject with a bunch of different activities. So, like say, it might be during math time and you would have 4 different centers set up throughout the room with different activities that the kids would rotate between to finish. They're usually a variety of different activities. One might be like a crossword puzzle, one might be a craft, one could be like a writing assignment. It's usually a bunch of different things so they're not being repetitive. Secondly, you want to figure out where you want the centers to go in the room. So I made like a fake little classroom on my board, and over here's the door. Oh, you can see my computer, I'm sorry. Over here's the door, and here's the whiteboard, the rug, the teacher's desk, the reading area and the books, the bathroom, because a lot of classrooms don't have bathrooms, not ironically, but when I was in school we didn't have bathrooms in our classroom, but now they do. Cubbies, computers, these are the desks, and this is called the U-shaped table. Usually the teacher will sit like right there and the students will sit around, and the teacher will teach like a few students at a time, and they're sitting this way, like facing this way towards the teacher, so they can't get distracted. So if I were to do centers in a classroom like this, I would put one probably on the rug, in the reading area, at the U-shaped table, and probably have some of the kids at the desk. Having them in different places, like kind of far away, will keep them from getting distracted easy from the other groups. Like if these kids are on the rug, they can't bother these kids over here. And the kids at the desk, I mean, they might be able to bother the kids in the library, but not as easy as if you had like one here and one here. And also when they rotate, you can have them rotate like from here to here to here to here, and it's so this you want to like have it kind of so that the kids aren't all running into each other, you know. So that's that. The third is you want to organize. So at every center, like say this one's crossword puzzles, you want to have the paper set up and like a pencil or color pencils or whatever all there, so when the kids get there that they have the stuff that they need to do so they can get right to work, because a lot of kids will not start their work right away. And the same for in the other ones, you want to have everything that they need so that little Johnny isn't running around trying to find a pencil and not starting his center work for like 5 minutes, because usually centers are timed. Usually it's 5 or 10 minutes at each center. And finally, you want to plan the groups ahead of time. A thing that I learned to plan groups is you want them to be very diverse. You can like set the students up from highest ability to lowest, and kind of pick out of it, so you don't have a really smart group all together or a really low group all together. You want to have them from every part so that they can all help each other, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's how I would do that's how I would do centers. Centers are really beneficial to students. It gives them a different way of learning things. Because a lot of kids have different not abilities. They learn things differently. They do have different abilities, but they learn things differently. Some are more hands-on. Some need to read. Some need visuals. So this is a good way to have different activities for all types of students, so that they can all learn easier. After watching this video, I hope that you can design classroom centers easier. I hope it was helpful to you, and thank you for watching.